What motivates me as an athlete is something that ends up getting pulled from deep within. And what's deep within is the passion of being in my son's life, my first child. And granted that I have a second one, and that right there is just the hope that I need to honestly fight to get my first one. So motivation is my kids. Motivation is just to strive to be better and be the best so my kids can always have a world that they can automatically take over. My goals in the UFC is basically to take over, be the face. Easily I can place and say I want to be a champion, but everybody knows that can be a legacy that stops. Truly, I want to have a legacy that ends up unfolding and still growing. Like a mentality of how Bruce Lee is still with us, but he passed away in the 70s. Like, that's the mind frame that I have, and the mind frame that I end up passing on to my students, eventually my kids. My daily routine consists of running. They'll wake up my body, wake up my legs, just to honestly let me know that I'm here. Followed up with boxing techniques, working mitts, and then it follows suit into me either training my students, and for some reason, all the students that I end up having, it's automatically drawn to me. And it seems like every one of them is going through something that I went through in my life. And it's one of those students or mindset, it's like a person reaching out for help. And I end up placing it in a situation that anybody that needs that help, I am going to be that hand that they can grab on. And my students are those people that ended up grabbing the hand, and I'm working with them. And every day that I see them grow, it's honestly a blessing, and it brings a smile to my face. And not only that, they're passing off my knowledge into other people that they work with. So training with my coach, Tony, it follows suit with a lot of jokes. It's one of those things that he's either clowning on me or we clowning on something, or just in general, it's just a fun impact type of situation. He is like an older brother that, that it was ended up missing in my life, and he ends up keeping that and keeps me with my mind set and ready to automatically go. So training with him, it's automatically amazing. Just catching his mindset on just how he sees and views things, and then it matches with how I see things and view things. And that follows suit into my last fight, where I was spectacular, out-punched, out-struck, ended up using all types of technique. It was crazy. Mind was freaking blown of how things would automatically set into suit. For a strong or hard layoff that ended up feeling that people thought I wasn't going to come back being who I was, I came back even better. So if I could leave a mark on the world and it was a thumbprint, I want it to be an afro. Symbolize power, unity, love, strength. Just anything you can possibly think of that just make it powerful, that's what it is. Now, I actually agree to one fight that I will be there able to leave a legacy where the world's going to end up seeing and say, dang, that's the person that I know. And my kid's going to be saying, dang, that's my daddy. And that's something that I'm honestly fighting for. My name is Andre Ewell, and I fight for the UFC. I'm also the former CES champ and gladiator champ in 2 weight divisions.